It is 7:39 a.m. July 9th or 10th. I think 9th. Time has lost all meaning here. I'm on the floor, sitting on the floor. The weather is horrendous, gray, rainy, miserable, and it should start thundering and lightning any minute, and which in turn will terrify my cat, and he will try to fit into small spaces, but he's fat, so it will be hard to get in and much harder for him to get out, which I will end up trying to help him, and I will cut my hand or something, and it's like a Rube Goldberg machine of garbage. Anyways, I have some Star Trek cards here. I filmed half of this video already. I didn't like the way it came out. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I don't really feel comfortable speaking to my phone right now. And so I said, screw it. I'll just go over the stuff that was already opened. It wasn't anything spectacular. And we'll go from there. So this is Hit Parade, Star Trek Enterprise card edition. I didn't know, I thought it was a Star Trek, but anyway, Series 2, box 11 out of 100. That's a good sign, I hope. Place your bets now. See how disappointed I will be at the end of this video. I didn't pay much for it. It was like 65 bucks on Dave and Adam's Card World, and I think you get four hits or two relics and 3 auto or something. I don't know. We got 1 relic. So start off. I'm a big Star Trek fan. Rewatched the entire series now up over to gearing up for the new Picard and Discovery, which I haven't seen, and then there's Prodigy, which is going to be an animated show with Janeway on Nickelodeon, and there's a new series with Captain Pike and Spock prior to the original series. But anyways, I'm currently on Enterprise Season 3. I've stalled out and burned out, and I like Enterprise. It's an easy show to kind of hit a wall with. But anyways, start off with the potentially worst. See, Wesley Crusher, it's a meme, right? Nobody likes Wesley Crusher. I think that I don't care for him in real life, which affects how I feel about holding this card or anything Wesley Crusher related. And yeah, he stinks. So whatever. The cards that aren't hits in here, actually I think all the cards are from just random series, Star Trek card series over the years. So we have Beverly Crusher. I don't know what this. It's just the Skybox. They put out like, I think a set for every series. They came with hologram stuff and nice binders too. I like those. I got quite a few. We have Lieutenant Torres, who not a fan. Not a huge Voyager fan. The cast is terribly boring for the most part. And they were essentially forgotten about once 7 of 9 came on. And Torres was always kind of boring anyways, and they never really explored her main, the trait, the being half Klingon was, they started off with her having a really bad temper, and then just kind of became whatever. What is, printer's proof. I don't know what that means. Absolutely nothing, I'm sure. 27 is my favorite number. We have The Measure of a Man. That is one of the, I'm sure if you look at any top 10, at least next generation lists, you'll have Measure of a Man. It's the one where There's a trial whether Data is considered property or sentient, self-aware. Dr. Janice Lester. I don't. Turnabout Intruder. I know that the original series is where I draw the most blanks. I've probably seen the original series more than any, but it's always on, watching kind of in the background. So Turnabout Intruder, I do know that episode title, and I'm sure I know it, just don't remember it. We have a Kazon from Voyager. This is from a series, I can't remember the name of it. It isn't. So that was a villain's card. They were like, this wasn't a card from a series specific specific to a show. There was like villains, tech cards, and things like that. I don't remember what it's called, but Kazon. Now, Kazon were the big villains in Voyager early on, and they're awful. They're one of the worst villains in Star Trek, and I think that's probably why the show got off to such a bad start. They look stupid. I think they're nomadic and tribal, but they look like wilted flowers, like an old rose some goth kid would leave in his closet, to give to some goth girl of his dreams one day or something. I don't know, but they look dumb. We have Home Soil. I don't recall this episode. It's an early one because we have Wesley in his stupid Cosby sweater. I'm not going to read this right now. The Best of Both Worlds, Part 2. Great, fantastic, one of the best episodes. The cutest. What a cutie. Mock Time, another great episode that really filled in a lot of the lore. Well, with the Vulcans at least. We have Guinan, Whoopi, who I know a lot of people don't like, but I've always liked Guinan. I thought she did a much better job at being the ship's counselor than Troy. I don't know what's on my TV. It's an advertisement. I'm sorry. It's for Nurtec, the first and only option to treat and prevent migraines. And the relic card is Commander Dolam from the archives, from Enterprise, one of the Xindi. I don't know who played him. That is a really puffy piece of material. It smells like Christmas, like wrapping paper. They always do. There's actually kind of a cool color to it. So that is our relic. Alright, I'm just going to leave that out of the sleeve. Currently on the TV is Inspectors Wear Skirts from 1988. Kind of like a mix between Police Academy and Expendables with Cynthia Rothrock and a bunch of other lovely Chinese women. Love Cynthia Rothrock. Love her. Alright, so I'm going to stick my hand in. I'm going to pull out. They do feel like they are in one touches, I believe. Okay, so we have Barbara Baldavin, or Davin, excuse me. Congratulations to me. This is from Rittenhouse Archives, Ensign Martine and Balance of Terror. I have no idea who she is. No idea at all. It's a nice looking card, nice looking signature. Balance of Terror is a really great episode, an important episode. I think that's in the first appearance of the Romulans, I think. And it's a very good episode of his, the one I'm thinking about. So I don't know who she is, and hopefully she's in some other shows or something that's really, that would be neat, or movies. Hopefully she's still alive. I don't like the dead cards, dead actresses and actors. What am I talking about? Who knows? Captain Chorus, Vaughn Armstrong. I do know who that is. Captain Chorus, Heart of Glory. I don't I don't know if that's the one with Worf's brother or not. I don't know. But Vaughn Armstrong is from, well, he's also in Enterprise. He's the Admiral. I believe he's Admiral something. He's been in a million other shows and movies as well. A lot of Star Trek. He's a really good actor, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't remember that episode, so I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't going to recall. I'm not good with remembering things like that for TV shows. Wow, that is actually a pretty cool card. And so this is, I wish one of them was numbered. It's been signed by New Lonzak. So this is from Voyager. It's a Rittenhouse Voyager series. So in Voyager you had Tom Paris. He had a holodeck program, and it was like a 1940s serial. It was like Flash Gordon, and I think Captain this guy was Lonzak was the henchman for the big bad guy in it. I can't remember his name. Something silly. So that's cool. It's a nice looking card. I like the aesthetic of it, of that, you know, the old serials and things like that. And this guy is Nicholas Worth. He was in Swamp Thing, the original Swamp Thing, the Wes Craven Swamp Thing, the really, really bad Swamp Thing. Speaking of Wes Craven, I did watch Nightmare on Elm Street 2 again the other night, and that's probably my least watched of them all. And if you know about Nightmare on Elm Street 2, it's considered it's considered just to be one of the gayest movies ever made. And I watched it so I could watch the documentary about it called Scream Queen, about the controversy surrounding the movie and the main actor and the guy that wrote the script and all this other stuff. And it's interesting. I'd like to maybe do a video on it if I can muster up enough courage to be on camera or to speak to my phone. But Wes Craven didn't direct it, but he did direct the first Nightmare on Elm Street, and he directed Swamp Thing. Wes Craven was not a great director. He had, you know, his couple bangers, Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, things like that, but I don't think overall he was, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I should shut up. But anyways, that's Captain Proton. It's, what's his name? Nicholas Worth. He was also in an X-Files episode. I've been in a ton of stuff, so that's the fun part, is looking it up now. So this is, I believe that's it. That is it. So these are the 3 hits. Oh, 4 if you considered Commander Dolan Duck. You guys remember Dolan Duck and Gooby? And then we got some random cards here, and we'll go into the Star Trek card box. Would I pay $65? I certainly would not pay the original price. I would not pay $130 or whatever it was. Again, would I spend $65 on this again? Probably not. But I am an addict, so I probably would. As we all are, that like to open cards and dig holes and look for treasures and things like that. So I might buy it again. Probably not. Probably yes. It's now 7:54 a.m. I'm tired, and that is the end of this video. I'm sorry if it wasn't that good. I'm not really used to talking on camera anymore. And that's it. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon, or not. Maybe tomorrow, maybe never again. We'll see.